Well, these people count. You know, these people count, and even though they're not photographed by anybody else, they exist, and I want to show them as they are, as I've found them. The marginal people, okay, they're marginal, but they're marginal because we've made them marginal.
Cały projekt opiera się na przekraczaniu granic między prawdą a fikcją i myślę, że to bardzo odnosi się do tego, co teraz widzimy w naszej współczesnej rzeczywistości. Każdego dnia, na każdym kroku musimy weryfikować to, co widzimy, to, co słyszymy.
The dreams are a way of returning to the past, which is not available in the present time anymore. They become the moments of reunion and understanding. And the language of the dream is the universal language. And dreams can help in a way to have that community and connections with those people.
I'm interested in the different modes of survival, love, care, protest, family, all of these different things that we do to stay alive in a world that's trying to suppress us.
And welcome, everyone. I'm Evelyn, I'm the director of the Photographers Gallery, and I'm delighted to welcome you to the gallery this evening for the 2026 Deutsche Börse Photography Foundation Prize. Yeah, it's a packed room. It's a packed room. A special welcome to our patrons, trustees, and our special guests from Deutsche Börse and the Deutsche Börse Photography Foundation, and to everyone viewing online. And really why we're here tonight, an incredibly warm welcome to the artists, the 4 shortlisted artists. We have with us this evening Weronika Gęsicka, Amak Mahmoodian, and Rene Matić. Sadly, Evelyn Atwood can't be here with us this evening, but we're all thinking about her. We're here tonight to celebrate the prize and the 4 shortlisted artists. Of course, this event is where we announce the winner of the prize. However, this event is also an opportunity for us to celebrate the incredible bodies of work that we're able to bring here to London and show for the audience in London at the Photographers Gallery. It's a really important yearly milestone for the gallery and the wider photography community. And so tonight, we're not just celebrating the shortlisted artists, but we're also celebrating the community as a whole, and particularly the curators and publishers who helped bring these projects to light over the last few years. So thank you for your work. The 4 shortlisted artists are Evelyn Atwood, shortlisted for her book, Too Much Time, updated and reissued by Lebec On Air. Weronika Gęsicka, shortlisted for her book Encyclopedia, published by Blow Up Press and Jednowska Gallery, sorry. My Polish pronunciation. Amak Mahmoodian, shortlisted for her exhibition 120 Minutes, originally shown at Bristol Photo Festival. And Rene Matić, shortlisted for their exhibition As Opposed to the Truth, originally shown at CCA in Berlin. Contemporary photography can be challenging. It provokes and it takes us in new directions. This is precisely why the prize is such an important part of the Photographers Gallery's programme. It brings to life stories where art and life overlap. It places photography as the main character in a world that is increasingly fractured and unpredictable. With this in mind, I'd like to thank the artists for sharing their personal stories, their lived experience, for taking risks, for pursuing the difficult and forgotten stories, for challenging new technologies, and for challenging old prejudice. Each of you share a really unique look on the world today. I'd also like to thank our curator, Julia Bunneman, for putting the exhibition together. And of course, a thank you to our partners, the Deutsche Börse Photography Foundation, for your continued support of the Photographers Gallery and the prize, and contemporary photography. It's a really important thing. Our collaboration is a rare and special partnership, and each year we're thrilled to work with you on the prize. And finally, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Paul Roger and Soho Brewing, and Rose Kentish Catering. They're going to be, we're going to be enjoying all of their delights tonight. I would like to hand over to our long-term collaborator and friend of the Photographers Gallery, Anne-Marie Beckman, the director of the Deutsche Börse Photography Foundation, to say a few words.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. Can't believe it's a year. It feels like yesterday. At the same time, I can't believe it's just a year with everything that happened in the past year. A year that really confronted many people with challenges through political shifts in questionable reasons, increasing marginalization, violence and war. And even for those who are not directly affected, it's getting more and more complicated to make sense of what is happening, to understand, to see what is around us or not around us. We have a flood of information, mainly through images, and we cannot cope with this anymore. We cannot understand. So many truths distributed, some louder, some less. So the work done by the artists that you see here and by other artists is so relevant, to have different visual voices, to have different visual languages looking more profoundly, trying to grab what is relevant, what is happening, but also giving signs of hope and healing. And I'm very, very happy and proud that our institution, the Deutsche Börse Photography Foundation, together with the Photographers Gallery, is creating through the award a place and an opportunity to show work, to raise awareness and to make the work visible. And I know it's about, and you want to hear it, one winner, of course, and you'll hear it very soon, I'll make it short. But still this award, and I think it's important, is about 4 artists, 4 positions in the show, in the lovely book, the wonderful publication that has been created, the show that is here, that will come to our premises later this summer. So we're celebrating all 4 of them, and I think this is very, very important. And yeah. And being a member of the jury for 21 years now, I can't believe it. Every year is different, every year is a challenge. We had a great jury. Besides Shoer and me, it was Mark Seeley, Elisa Mede, and Nusha Tavakolian. So it was great, and it's about conversations. And I've said it before, it's so difficult to find a decision, to compare things that are incomparable. But this is, of course, the task we had. And the conversations we had, thank you very much, everybody, for the thoughtfulness they brought in. I'd like to thank the team of the gallery, Shoer and Julia, of course, but everybody who making this possible, having created this amazing show and beautiful book. And I'd like to thank all of you for coming here and celebrating this with us. It's, you know, it's the power of the medium. It's a lot of female empowerment. And yes, yeah. And the artists, thank you so much. You are what this is about. So thank you very much. And now I hand over to Liv Little, our author and producer, and she will tell you what you want to hear.
Hi, hello everyone. It's been such a pleasure to spend time with the work of these 4 incredible artists. And what stayed with me the most was the sense of care that runs throughout all of the work. And I remember having a conversation with Rene about gaze and what it means to capture your community through intimacy and through care rather than distance. And this is a feeling that really connects all of the 4 shortlisted artists. Each of them invites us to look closely, or to look more closely, more humanely, and in many ways through a lens of love. And as a writer, that's probably the thread that I'm most interested in. That and searching for the truth that exists underneath language, and I felt that so strongly across each of these works, each of these shows. Each artist, in completely different ways, questions what the truth is, who gets to define it, and how we can capture it through imagery. And some of the works destabilise truth entirely, while others reveal it through memory and through intimacy and dreaming. And across these works, there is a tenderness and a way of humanising experiences that I think are so often obscured. So first we have Weronika, I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, Gęsicka's images, which completely unsettled me at first. They feel sort of familiar and uncanny and also a little bit trippy. And through these fabricated histories and manipulated archival imagery, she calls into question the certainty that we place in institutions and records and photography. And entering her work serves as a reminder that there are always multiple truths that exist at any one time, and that what feels official or trustworthy may be more fragile than we might initially think. And then there's Amak, Mahmoodian's work, which moved me incredibly deeply. So through dreams and text and image, she creates these intimate, emotional landscapes of exile and displacement. And the bed particularly stayed with me. It's something that many of us think of as a place of comfort and safety or love and becoming, and for others, it's a place of impossible dreaming. And even though the people within the work don't necessarily know one another, there's this undeniable thread connecting them. And then there's Rene Matić's work. And there's such a beauty in the way that the images are layered and the way that moments overlap. It's a tapestry of tenderness and fragments of different timelines. There's pain, but there's also love. There's intimacy, there's humour, there's party, there's family building. And the photographs feel so alive because of the softness with which they are captured. Whether that be friends, family, or community, but the people that are orbiting their world are observed with such a tenderness. And finally, there's Evelyn Atwood's photographs which document women in prisons in the 1990s, and they're equal parts beautiful and also incredibly harrowing, and those move me to tears. They're deeply compassionate and images that are built through trust and through a long-term commitment, and you feel that in every single frame. And I think within a system that's designed to erase individuality, she restores humanity to the women that she photographs. All 4 artists remind us that what we don't see is also a part of what we know. And these works ask us to look at one another a little more closely and with a little more consideration and care. And now it's my honour to announce the winner of the Deutsche Börse Photography Foundation Prize 2026. I've got an envelope here, I think. 1 second, guys, 1 second. And the winner is Rene Matić.
Come on. That's mad. Yo, I really did not bloody expect that. What the heck? Fuck. Sorry. Okay. Whew. Okay. I love you. Oh my God. Okay. Whoa. Shit. Thank you, everyone, so much. Are you joking me? That's great. That's actually sick. That's actually sick, you know. I never win anything. What the hell? All right. Thank you. I did have a little tiny speech, something here. Thank you for my galleries. Honestly, my galleries. Like this woman right here, Roja, is one of the most important people in my life, and I wouldn't be here without her at all. At all, dude, like at all. And Chapter in New York as well for believing in my work, and thank you to everyone who's held belief in me for the past 28 years. What the hell? An artist is honestly only one small cog in a much larger machine of people and workers and communities and organisers and carers who make it possible for ideas to become real, and I wouldn't be here without any of those people. And I'm rewarded every day by this practice. I really, truly would not survive without the radical, sustaining power of art, especially now when marginalized lives are being scapegoated, creativity is being censored, and difference is being treated as danger. And of course, I wouldn't be here without my family. Olive, thank you for being here. I love you. Both given and chosen. And oh my God, and everyone's so generous enough not only to love me, but to let me photograph our love. And I will be forever grateful for that. And we're living in a moment where our hearts, like every single one of our hearts in this room, in the world, is truly under attack. And not just by policy, but by narratives designed to divide, diminish, and dehumanize. And all of us artists shortlisted for this prize, I think all of our work really is doing some job to resist that. We're living in the craziest, most insane moment. And actually, I'm going off book, but I would like to dedicate this award to Amak's mother. And to you, truly. Thank you. I hope that's not inappropriate, but come. Actually, can you come up? Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Yeah, but all of the work is about the pursuit of love in the very places where love has been extracted, denied, or legislated against, and is about insisting on our humanity. And I am committed to that pursuit. And I know I'm very little and very young and have a lot to learn, but I will not let you down, I promise, I promise. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. The show is on until the 7th of June. Please go look at the work and enjoy the evening. And congratulations to all of the 4 artists.